It was really overwhelming to see the amount of support that we got around the country come to the aid of my daughter. And what was most surprising about it is, at a time where there's a lot trying to divide us in this world, I watched my 4-year-old daughter unite the country for a common cause and to fight childhood cancer. And I realized then that we needed to use this platform to really make a change in the world. And one of the reasons why I thought about starting the Still Strong Foundation, which financially assists families with household bills, was because when she was diagnosed, I had to make one of the hardest decisions I ever did in life, which was to leave her in Philly to receive treatment so that I could go back out to Cincinnati so that I had the insurance to pay for her $1 million treatment. And that sparked the idea of starting the foundation. But it was one time when I was in the hospital and I took Leah to the playroom because she liked to color to pass time. And when I walked in there, there was an 8-year-old girl sitting at a table with an IV pole next to her coloring. And in that IV pole, there was chemo dripping down into her Broviac catheter that hung from her chest cavity. So me and Leah decided to sit next to her and color with her. And after 5 minutes of sitting with her, she opened up and she let us know that she spent a lot of time in the hospital by herself because she came from a single-parent household and her mom had to leave to go to work to make sure they had a home to go home to when they weren't in the hospital. And it was in that moment that I knew I needed to start a foundation where we kept families in the hospital fighting together. And it's interesting because about a week ago, I was shooting a promo video for an event that we're having next month in Houston. And I partnered up with another foundation who does great work in cancer research. And, she's working the promo. She has a lot of energy. She's smiling a lot. And then it was my turn to go. And I was the exact opposite. And when we reviewed the tape, she asked me how come I wasn't excited, how come I wasn't smiling more. And to be honest with you, I can't smile, I can't get excited when I talk about cancer because every time I go into these hospitals and meet these families and help these families, I get flashbacks of what my daughter had to go through, right? Because I'm a parent who suffers from survivor's remorse because out of all the families that I've met, all the families that we've helped, I only know 3 kids who went into remission. We're losing kids every day. I can't smile because I know that there's somewhere in this country another 8-year-old girl or 8-year-old boy in a hospital fighting for their life by themselves. Or there's a little infant sitting in a crib inside their hospital bed receiving chemo by themselves because their parent has to leave to go to work. I can't and I won't smile until one day that families don't have to experience the pain that me and 15,780 families experience every year when they hear that their child has cancer. Because I'm tired of watching kids die before they have a chance to live, and I really hope that everybody in this room is tired of the same thing.